vlog about riding. I hope you enjoyed the last corner run. Today we've got something a bit different. I've got my wonderful partner with me, Antoinette. And sometimes I forget she's there because she's so little on this big Kawasaki Versys 650 that I got from Iron Rent, aka Rent Big Bikes. And we're here at Plaga just for a little pit stop after witnessing some beautiful scenery of all the mountains, which I'll show you some in a little bit. And yeah, with this Versys 650, super easy to take a passenger. And how did you feel riding on the back of this? Was it super comfortable?
Yeah, very smooth, comfortable. It's like being in a giant armchair with a good view.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
We got the box here as well, right? So just got a little backrest. And I'm maybe going to do some voiceover or using this ear mic as well inside my helmet. I'm going to talk about riding with a passenger. We've had a few head bumps, but trying to minimize that and be as smooth as possible. There's quite a few things that you do different when it comes to riding with a pillion passenger, so that they are having a comfortable ride and so that the bike's not unstable and also making the driver uncomfortable. So yeah, cue to that and enjoy the views and just listen to what I have to say. Maybe it's some tips that you didn't know before that could make your ride smoother and probably not piss off your girlfriend or whoever's on the back of your bike. So yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I can't wait to get back on the road.
50, lovely bike. There is a 1000 version, but for here in Bali, this 650 was more than enough torque, more than enough power to overtake and get smoothly with a pillion passenger and that box on the back. Very maneuverable bike, very comfortable, very smooth, easy to ride. It hasn't got quick shifter or anything like that, so this is why I'm going to tell you how to shift gears really smoothly. It's got a TFT dash with traction control, which I don't think is really necessary on a bike like this, but even more safety and comfort added to your mind. And we've also got ABS as well. So overall, a really nice bike to explore these beautiful locations here in Bali. This is Plaga, one of the biggest bridge in Indonesia. It was one of the biggest before in Asia, but I think the Chinese have beat us now. So when it comes to riding with a pillion rider, you want to be even smoother, you know, it's not just you on the bike. So anything you do with the brakes, with changing the gears, is gonna, or acceleration, is gonna make the bike shift. As you know, the weight load transfers. If you don't know about that, watch more of my Instagram reels about that. But yeah, that affects a passenger not very discreetly. It's actually quite abrupt if you're not smooth. So one thing I do, obviously I'm riding an adventure bike, which is a lot smoother than carrying a pillion on a sports bike, but the principles still apply. You want to roll on and roll off smoothly with the throttle to make sure that the weight transfer isn't too abrupt for the person. See, I just roll it on nice and smoothly, and then coming up here, I'm slowly rolling it off. And that just makes it a lot easier for the passenger to feel that the bike's slowing down, to prepare, whether bracing with their thighs onto your thighs or pushing their hand into the tank or onto your back to support themselves. So you want to give them a nice feel of the bike so they know what's going on. And then as you accelerate, they can also brace if they need to. But generally, it's more when it comes to stopping that it's quite a pain in the ass for most people, and that's where they find they're not very smooth. They're banging helmets, the passengers being flung, the driver's feeling all the weight on their wrists, and yeah, just generally not having a good time. So you see here, I see that it's clear. I'm going to roll on, get to the power, and then I can accelerate. My passenger's ready. Now, when it comes to shifting gears, usually you would just flick and let the clutch go. But with a passenger, it's much better if you, as you roll off smoothly, pull in that clutch, have the pressure already on the foot to shift the gear lever, and as you're releasing is where you want to just smoothly and evenly let the clutch out as you roll on the throttle. This makes the bike nice and smooth and stops that jolt from dumping the clutch and just bursting on the accelerator. That's a very important thing with shifting gears. I'll show you again. I accelerate, and then look, I'm gonna pressure, apply, and roll off that clutch nice and easy. Maybe I can zoom in with the camera here and show you from the back. And now look, it's obstruction. I'm going to slowly roll off way ahead of time. And the downshift, same for the downshift, nice and easy with the release. Now, one thing with carrying a pillion, we're mostly, oh, that is gorgeous, isn't it? Wow, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, yeah, she's loving that. So yeah, when it comes to even on a sports bike, but predominantly on cruisers or these tourer bikes, use the rear brake more with a passenger. Yes, you heard that right. Even though I'm a big advocate of just using the front brakes, it's because I'm cornering sports bike, but with a pillion passenger, using the rear brake first especially allows you to slow the weight transfer of the bike going forward much more smoothly. It lets them feel that you're braking so they can brace, and it doesn't just throw all the weight forward. Like if I do this, you see she flies forward. That's not good. What you want to do is first apply the rear brakes and then the front brakes, and as you're more front brakes, depending on the situation, release the rear brake. But you have more weight from a passenger on your back wheel now, and especially on a bike like this, more weight at the rear. You have a box, you have the weight of the passenger, so you're going to load that rear tire a lot more than when you're on your own. So therefore your rear brake becomes a lot more effective. So you can just use it there, especially in like slow situations, always using the rear brake. I don't really touch the front brake at all in slow moving traffic, especially with a pillion. And then from these situations here, applying the rear brake first, then the front brake together with the rear brake, just makes it super smooth, and you don't jolt them forward or damage and scratch up your helmet's visor and the back of your helmet. Especially me, I've got a nice spoiler from GMA product series. Don't want to ruin that by having a headbutt me all the time. So yeah, look here, look, rear brake, really smooth, barely any front fork dip there. Just a nice even braking. So yeah guys, try that, you'll find that it'll be a lot smoother. Now when it comes to cornering, you know, you're moving at pace, maybe you got a girl on the back or a friend that really enjoys the feel of the sports bike and cornering with you, they don't actually have to move their body. On a sports bike, if you're going crazy, yes, but on a bike like this, your pillion just relaxes and enjoys the view. You do all the movement. If you understeer or anything like that, it's really not the pillion's fault for not moving with you. It's you. Because look, I've got a box on the back. You expect the box to lean with me and the weight? No. So you've got to do it. So when we get to some cornering roads, I'm going to break that down and show you how you can smoothly do it. Obviously it's not going to be as aggressive as what you see me normally do, but you'll see how you can just move and corner just as nimble and fast while using what I just told you, more rear brakes and then front, and shifting the gears evenly to have a little fun without making your passenger uncomfortable. Alright, so probably cut to the cornering bit now. And now we're going into some cornering sections. Let's have some fun. I'll try and explain to you what I'm doing as I'm going along. You may hear there on the bike how I let out the clutch still very slowly. And look, a little bit of rear brake, roll off the throttle and back on. I didn't even have to use front brakes there. Maybe on a sports bike you would have used it a bit, but with a pillion you want to slow down a lot more in advance, rolling off the throttle smoothly. And look, I'm just going to be moving my body the same lines, little bit of trail braking, lean in, and my pillion can just relax. I'm doing everything. I'm counter steering, using the throttle to steer if I need to go wider, or close it if I need to close in. I can use a bit of rear brake for this as well, because I have the pillion on the back. And there we go, look, we're coming up to a corner. I can see rolling off the throttle smoothly. And yeah, you can have just as much fun, especially if your partner's into the thrill of it. You know, it doesn't mean like, oh, she wants to come with me. Rolling off, rear brake, front brakes, and leaning in, powering out. Same thing. And I'm just moving my upper body and my head to guide the bike in, just as you would on any other bike. Obviously on a sports bike going quicker, you're a bit more aggressive, but it's the same fundamentals even with a pillion. Guiding with your head, just braking a little bit early, a little bit softer. As on a sports bike, I'm trying to like brake pretty hard and really trailing in. And you see this, some asshole in my corner. I just counter steer away, keeping my weight into the corner. And just having a little bit of fun, a little bit of rear brake first, now front brake to trail in. Smooth transfer, she barely felt that. and then back on the gas, out as well, and then I'm coming to a stop. So rear brake, now front brake and rear brake together, now back to just rear brake, cruise clear, release, and go. Guys, just like that. You can be super buttery smooth without having to ride super slow and boring. It's more than enough with all that weight I have on the back. Now I'm gonna move my body, powering through. My pillion just relaxes. If you understeer, it's really just your fault. You can't blame the pillion. And you know what? I've done that in the past. My first bike, I had an R6, and I have my well, wife at the time. She loved it, but you know, when I understeered, I'd blame her, like, why are you moving with me? Oh, no, lads, I got more experience and actually did courses and trained. That's that bullshit, and I was in the wrong. It was my stupidity that put us at risk. Oh, how beautiful is this? So freaking pretty. And we just cruise it. A little bit of back brake, front brake. She braced me in time, gave her lots of warning. She felt the momentum shift, which is all you want to do. You want to give your pillion lots of time to adapt, not just surprise them and then blame them when the bike becomes unstable or you feel a load of pressure or get hit in the back. It's not right. It's your doing, guys. So you want to impress your girl, you want to make her want to come out for rides more, you want her to enjoy what's going on, then yeah, think about it with every input that you do. And it'll just be smooth for yourself, but yeah, think about them more. And voila! How beautiful is that? Absolutely stunning. And slow down. Enjoy the view. Absolutely stunning. And look, guys, I'm driving one-handed right now. Just like got my foot covering the rear brake, dragging it a little bit. Got my fingers over the front brake just in case some asshole does something dumb. But yeah, look, smooth. Look, I'm rear braking this, and this is the time where you can actually trail brake with the rear brake. Only in these slow moving occasions and with a pillion. If not, I'm usually front brake. Front brake's the best, the biggest stopping power, and also loads the front and does everything you need on a sports bike. Oh guys, this is just beautiful. Come to Kintamani. It's so cool. Very windy day today. I like that we have a heavier bike today, not getting really blown over. But yeah, oh, here's my chance. I've got a nice bit of torque down the bottom. It's a nice thing about these kinds of bikes, that torque at the bottom. So good. Makes life so easy. As if a 600, like a CBR 600 R6, yeah, you gotta keep it right in the power band, have it ready. What a stunning day. Makes me feel so alive, this crisp fresh air. Yeah, you can do. It's beautiful, right? It's luxury for me rather than carrying. Although I am using the York leg bag still. The York bags are made out of the waist and the leg bag. Fits so much, super comfy, but you know, women carry a lot more shit that us men don't need. I'm not even hating, just saying, it's true. So we've got this lovely little bag here with all her little bitsies. Yeah, is that all you need? Yeah, we've got a tire pump there, the portable one. Little tripod, because you know, with the shipfluencer type. And then we've got her bottle. Yeah, all good? You taking it with you or no? I'm going to show them a quick little view there. By the way, if you like these Pro Street gears as well, check them out. Pro Street is sick. These jackets are amazing. They're armored from back, shoulders and elbows. So of course my girlfriend had to wear one as well. I'm wearing their jeans, armored jeans as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, really good gears. Check them out. The description has all of the details. And yeah, this is the beauty of Kintamani. It's got a lake down there, and along that lake there's loads of hot springs you can go and check out. We've done it loads of times. It's a very touristy thing. You can find local ones that are nice. You can chill and get to meet some cool locals in the vibe. And then down there you have the lava fields where you can go off-roading, enduro, all of that jazz if you're the adventurous type. The elevator, and we go to level 2. Yeah. Smells like coffee already.
Yeah, it does actually.
Very nice.
I'm ready. Too, but
You go wherever you like. Hello. So yeah, pretty nice looking place. And they've opened up. It's absolutely stunning, guys. So boss crew is picking the place. Oh, we're going outside, yeah. And yeah, we got a viewing platform right here. Absolutely stunning. Which is one of the new places, and it's a lovely place to bring your girlfriend, date or whatever for the coffee, because you got the view. And it's super bougie in there as well, so the prices are a little bit steeper. They have that kind of vegan trend thing where they don't do normal milk, so if you want your normal milk cappuccino, this ain't the spot. But they do a lot of specialty coffees, like roasting in-house and having different flavor notes and different specialty coffees, especially their cold coffees, really well presented, lovely flavor notes and different flavorings that they do. We had a kiwi and a mango. Kiwi and a mango one, which was nice. Presentation was beautiful. A little bit more pricey, but it's a nice experience with a date or with your girlfriend or wife when you're here traveling. So that was really nice. But yeah, I didn't include that because you can come see it for yourself, and I don't want to make this too long. So yeah, like and subscribe or not. I'm gonna keep making videos anyway. I'll see you on the next one. And yeah, that's it, guys.